What do we do when we're stuck in a creative rut? Well, the first thing I'd want to do as a photographer when I'm stuck in a creative rut is to get out there and do something. Do anything. Doing anything is better than doing nothing. And the second thing I would recommend for photographers to do is get out and shoot something that you love, something that you enjoy. I've been a football fan all of my life, so recently I asked AFC Bournemouth if they would allow me to come down and shoot one of their matches, and I got the opportunity to photograph the AFCB women's team this week against Oxford. They won 2-1, it was awesome, and I got the opportunity to shoot pitchside, not with the commercial brief to create pin-sharp images on really wide apertures that can be easily published and understood and posted online. I wanted to create something a little bit different, something that experimented with slower shutter speeds and shutter drags, trying to work out during the course of the 90 minutes what shutter speeds were going to work well, in which situations and which position around the stadium to work best in. If you're there on a busy match day, you can sometimes be a little bit squeezed for space, and if you're there to shoot for a commercial brief, you're sometimes restricted on what you can and can't provide. But with this, I had the opportunity to experiment with lots of different things, lots of different technical aspects within my camera, try and work out what was going to work best, and there was no pressure. That's the third thing. Get yourself in a situation where there's no pressure on you at all to create images. And in fact, in the first half, Sophie Quirk, one of the Bournemouth players, cut across my lens, shooting at around about a 30th of a second I was. It isn't something I would normally do for a commercial job, but just the way that the body cut across the lens, the way that everything worked in the background, and the way that her body was moving but her head stayed still created this image and this moment here that exudes the movement and the feel of sport, particularly football, the angles and the movement and everything that sort of happens within the game, but also maintaining focus on the face. It's one of my favourite images of the year. It's important to continue learning, and I feel that throughout those 90 minutes I managed to learn. I managed to make mistakes in a no-pressure environment, and I managed to learn tools and skill sets that I'll be able to take into my next commercial job that will make me a better photographer and will allow me to provide a better service for my clients. So it's important to get out there in a no-pressure situation, photographing something that you enjoy for the pure love of photography. And that's why I took myself down there, and that's why I'm so proud of this image. Thank you to AFC Bournemouth for making me feel so welcome on the day, and follow my YouTube channel for more photography content.